For the men's lacrosse defense, performance in late-game situations has shaped the 2014 ACC season. UNC let up a late goal and lost by 1 in regulation to Notre Dame in its conference opener. Then, the Tar Heels' second ACC game was better. Goalkeeper Kieran Burke had 5 fourth-quarter saves and the defense forced 3 fourth-quarter turnovers. North Carolina held the Blue Devils to single-digit scoring for just the second time in 15 matchups. But despite the defense's refusal to surrender a loss in regulation, North Carolina took a second league loss, falling 9-8 in overtime.
This season, we lost a couple games early. You learn from those mistakes and you try to move forward. In the Notre Dame game, we gave up a couple late goals that we probably shouldn't have given up. But now you look at it and we have confidence from that because we've learned from it. We practice, those same scenarios.
That specific practice made all the difference in the next 2 ACC games. The team upset top-ranked Maryland 11-8, holding the Terrapins 1 for 7 in shooting in the fourth quarter. UNC's defense executed on every opportunity to clear the ball that it got during the fourth quarter and kept Maryland out of double-digit scoring for the first time in 2014. In its next conference game, the Tar Heel defense held Virginia scoreless for the final 2.5 minutes of the game, preserving the 11-10 win after the go-ahead goal was scored late in the fourth quarter.
I think we really have grown to embrace those moments just because we do it in practice, all these competitive drills, and we do it for points, and it feels like every day that we're in those in-the-game scenarios where we need one more stop to win. And I think our team has really grown to embrace it. In a sense that it gives us some energy, gives us some spark.
The improvement isn't just because of practicing particular late-game situations, though. The defense has strengthened its communication and its trust among members to play better naturally.
It's definitely very fresh and raw in the beginning of the season, but we're at game 11 now, I think, and we're just getting better every week. Definitely the short stick D-middies up top, Crano and McNeil, playing tough on ball, doesn't make the long pulls down low. Jake Bailey and Jordan Smith have to slide a lot.
We're playing better out of unsettled situations where honestly the scheme you can't really coach it. You're more just playing and trusting each other and communicating through different scenarios. Honestly, it just comes from practice and having that trust with your teammates and that they're going to make the play or going to get the ground ball or Kieran Burke's going to make the save.
Burke averages more than 12 saves per ACC game and ranks 10th in the nation in goals against average, allowing only 8 goals per game. At Syracuse, he had 3 critical saves in the first sudden death overtime period, including one at the buzzer to force a second overtime. Despite the 11-10 loss to the Orange, the defense has shown improvement over the course of the season and continues playing to prove itself.
We're definitely mindful of it. We try to not think about what other people are saying about us, but we know people think we're kind of soft, and we come out every week playing very hard just to prove ourselves that we're one of the best defenses in the country.
It's tough because our offense is so impressive, and we have some really good players down at that end of the field. Defensively, I think the guys almost embrace the underdog mentality of people not giving us credit, and it motivates us on a week-to-week basis. But I sense with our success and us continuing to get better that they're starting to really get some pride in the unit, and I think that's ultimately allowing us to play better with a higher level of confidence.